Welcome to the lesson on understanding the PE header, where we'll be delving into the structure of PE files. PE stands for Portable Executable and is a file format for Windows. We give attention to this file format because Windows has a large proportion of the malware out there. PE is a data structure that encapsulates the information necessary for Windows to manage the code. Basically, it provides a roadmap of where various portions of the code are located, such as where is the entry point for beginning to execute the code, how large is it, where are the resources located, and so on. Some important file types that are PE are executables, DLLs, which stand for dynamically linked libraries, which are code that gets used by applications, and .sys, which are driver files. All PE files conform to a certain structure and have some required data fields. For instance, all PE files are going to have an address of entry point, which is where the execution of the code begins. They have fields such as major linker version, minor linker version, time date stamp. In the next lesson, we plan to mine a PE header for information that we can use as features for our classifier. Next, we're going to examine an actual file and its PE header. To examine the PE structure of actual files, I'm going to use a software called PE View. Installing PE View is pretty simple. All you have to do is extract it and it's ready to be run. As I select a file to examine, you can see that it has been parsed into different sections and headers. In addition, on the right, we can see the raw data, which is the binary code of the file in hexadecimal. Looking in more detail, we can see the image DOS header and the fields that it contains. We can also see the stub program, which is something that comes with almost any Windows application. Can look at the headers, which tell us things like the number of sections, time date stamp, the size of the code, and the location of various other sections. The majority of the file itself is divided into sections such as .text, .rdata, and these can contain information about imports, which we'll use later. And resources that are used by the software, such as images and icons. Next up is featurizing the PE header. See you there.